Okay, guys, today I'm just looking at my notes and it is just amazing. It's just few words. And as time goes on with these topics that I have here, I'm probably not going to be talking for only 12 minutes. I'm probably going to be talking more than 12 minutes, but I'm going to try my best to keep it within that range, within 12 minutes or a little bit more. Okay, so like I always say, I have my notes over here and I have my timer here just to make sure I'm on track. So today we're going to be talking, in lesson 5, we're going to be talking about the understanding battles. See, I was feeling a little bit tired before, but right now I feel like if I have a rush of energy inside of me. And I look so much like that, right? Like I have a lot of energy, right? I'm so sorry, guys. Let me not bore you because I actually have a lot of energy because I'm gonna be showing right now, but it doesn't show that I have that energy as much as I'm saying it. But I really love this topic. Like it's so great. It's so awesome because this is like one of the biggest things that the devil uses that no one even knows. Like it's hard for anyone to decode this unless you're grounded there. So it's a privilege for a whole lot of you to actually know about this. It's almost 2 minutes and I'm just talking. So yeah, let's just start this, okay? So when Christians talk about the devil and the battles that he wages at them. For example, when I say battles, I don't mean he drawing up the sword and coming and calling his armies and with a shield and like war, like let's go to war. No, it's more of like in our daily terms, more of like a bully. Like these battles, he doesn't just bully you, he literally wants to destroy you, like smash you down. Doesn't just call you names. Well, he does call names. He try to make you believe that you are nothing or you don't have anything. One big qualifier, like something that you can call the devil and actually know that one thing that you can actually say for sure the devil he's a liar, a big one. Okay, that's aside. And also he's a big deceiver. He lies and he deceives and he steals and he destroys and he kills. You get, but he doesn't have that power over the Christians because they've given their life to someone bigger than him. But those that are not yet under the umbrella of Christ, of God, are in a big danger. Like that's what Christians are trying to tell non-Christians because they don't realize that they're in a big danger. Like the person that they think that is for them, like the devil that allows them to enjoy these pleasures that they're enjoying, is actually their worst enemy, deceiving them and saying, yes, go on. Yes, you feel that way, you deserve it. You have to fuel your feelings, feel good, do this, you feel this way, do it. He is a big deceiver, pushing you, and once he kicks you, once you are close to the mountaintop, to the point where you could fall, and you're like, oh, should I go? He's like, boom, he just kicks you and you're like, it's about time you left. And then he goes to the next person, so he doesn't even care. So I know I've drifted away from that, but so the devil doesn't come against Christians with a sword and to wage war against them. He literally bullies them in his spirit and in physical life, trying to make their life a misery. And hopefully these Christians realize that, he doesn't have that power over them. Since they've given their life to someone that's greater, they have been given victory. Like devil cannot do anything except the devil makes them believe that he still has power over them. That's when, because of the fear that God hasn't given any of his children, because of that fear, they could limit themselves or succumb to his lies. The devil may want to lie to you whereby you believe everything he's saying, but don't fall into that trap because he's a liar. He wants you in that point. So that's why he keeps, even when you are in the verge of victory, his voice is very even louder, just to make sure that, just to try his best to see if you would drop and back off, or due to fear run out of your own victory that you've been given. So whenever we say battles, people think of big battles, like the devil burning down their house. Oh my God. Like the devil burning down their house. Maybe the devil caused one of somebody to just throw a fire and burn down their new house, or maybe the devil caused the family to have a divorce, or and then the marriage is ruined, or maybe the devil caused someone to bring a lawsuit to on their family, and then they have to like fight for themselves and pay huge bills. Whenever we say the devil wages war and battles against Christians, mostly they think of big things like these examples I just gave. But that is not the only way or tactics that the devil uses. The devil also comes against Christians, especially advanced Christians, especially Christians, including the ones that are growing, including the baby ones too. He uses these tactics for everyone. He comes in a very subtle, small, tricky way to ruin a very small little thing that he would use to ruin the whole day of that person. And when he sees that thing works, he keeps coming over and over with that same little thing. For example, I made mention of the traffic. Like, if a Christian says, I know my place in God, I am victorious, so I'm going to conquer this day, and he sets out actually determined and actually in a good position to conquer because he's a Christian. That's what we do. Like, that's what we do. We conquer. Like, there's no other way, right? But even though that he is in the right position to conquer because he's been given that victory already, the devil can come with a very small trick, which is the another battle that he uses. For example, he comes with the traffic in the way. Maybe this person that is set out to conquer his or her day is going to pitch a speech in their company. Now they have new investors and they want to convince them, and they have all the details and data, and they're sure that they're going to convince these new investors. Before getting to the office, the devil strikes with a traffic, causing a traffic and it goes slow and then same person stays in the traffic for 30 seconds. 30 minutes, and it's now like 30 minutes late for the traffic. Okay, I think I need a break. 30 minutes late for the traffic. Anyways, so now this person is now 30 minutes late, right? And that ruins the whole day. He has forgotten about his decision or mentality to conquer that day. Now he arrives at the office very hungry and very irritated, like the whole day is ruined. Now he actually has allowed the day to be ruined and forgotten about his goal to conquer that day just because of the traffic that the devil threw. And he does not know that he can still proceed with that day and conquer still. Like, he can still go to the office late. That does not determine that he's going to fail or that they're going to lose those investors. He can still come in confident, reassures everybody, pitches a very good speech, and everybody is gone. Or he can actually say a little prayer during that traffic time that would ease the traffic and cause everything to go smoothly. Like, I remember days or times, even yesterday or today, when I feel fed up with some things, like small things and big things. Like, I don't have any idea. I don't know how to work about this. I don't know how to get myself out of this or how to fix this thing. And I keep struggling with it, trying to fix it, because it's a very simple thing. It's not something that is big. But since I saw that it's not working, I just say a little word of prayer. And once I say that prayer, like in 1 second, I'm telling you, I just find a way will be found whereby that problem is going to be resolved. And immediately, this has happened like so many times, like something I keep struggling with it, and then I just say a word of prayer. Simple one. And like within a second, I just find that the thing is resolved or the solution is there. And I'm like, come, why did I even spend this 30 minutes struggling with this? And I just, why did I even not remember that I should have prayed from the very beginning? Like that was the last thing on my mind to like say it was a prayer, just because this is a very small thing. It's not like someone is dying. It's not like someone is in an accident or someone has a cancer that they're thinking is the last 30 minutes. It's not that kind of problem. It's something like me trying to remove the battery out of this little small device, and I need to remove that battery and replace it. And if I don't, the whole day is ruined and I don't get to do the work that I need to do, and it spoils the work of God that I was supposed to do. That is just as simple as that. So yeah, things as small as trying to get the battery out of a little device, whereby if I had said a prayer like in the first 5 minutes of trying to remove this battery and I cannot, I would have been able to get that battery out, so it's so funny. Like very simple things, not massive things, not like, it's not something like somebody is about to die, or in 30 minutes this person is expected to die from cancer, or this person is involved in an accident and the fire is consuming the whole car and we're seeing whether we can remove this person alive still. It's not that kind of problem. It's simple problems. For example, someone has an in-law that she has not been in good terms with. They've always been bumping heads, and she has tried her best to be in good light and in good reputation with her in-laws. And it's, what's it called now? It's the holiday seasons and they're coming over, and she's like, oh my goodness, this time I'm gonna make sure that my family members, my in-laws, that they enjoy this holiday with us, and hopefully I can get a good relationship, finally can rebuild it with them, and then she starts planning like a month before that holiday on the dates that are going to come, and she knows what she's going to make, how the house is going to look, and she actually gets everything done to the very last 2 more hours before they arrive. And within that 2 hours left before the in-laws arrive, she's probably making the turkey or whatever, the dishes, and she's getting everything right. And probably just in the midst of all of this, a call comes through, like in an hour before the in-laws arrive, a call comes in, and she rushes up to like pick this call. Is a very important call because this probably is the people that are going to be bringing gifts for the in-laws that are coming. So she needs to pick this call and get these people to bring in the gifts, give them directions. So she leaves to pick the call, and the dish is in the fire, and when she picks the call, she's giving them precise information and directions, and she's happy that they actually got what she needed for her in-laws. On getting back to the stove, the very delicious turkey is now burning, and there's smoke, and it's now burnt because she spent like 40 minutes on the phone talking, trying to get them to bring the right gift. And as she's frustrated about this burnt turkey, trying to see what she can do to save it, because that is the only turkey that she has. She can't go buy a fresh one. Family is like gonna be here in less than 30 minutes. Before she finds out what she's gonna do, there's a doorbell, there's a ring on the doorbell, and it's the in-laws. And instead of greeting them with a smile as they are walking in, she's just probably staring at them and be like, this is a nightmare. Like, the in-laws are looking, and she can't even utter the words welcome, and she's like, can the ground just open, and can she fall in? I don't want to say I. Yeah, but that kind of thing is an example. So what am I saying? What am I trying to draw out of this? I'm trying to say that the devil does not fight against life to destroy the entity of a life, the meaning of a life, just with massive battles like battles that make everyone pray, stay up in the night and pray. Like battles that makes the prayer warriors of the church to come in weekly to pray. The devil does not only try to kill or destroy through those big battles, he also comes with simple tricks to destroy not just a day, but the meaning of the life of a person. So this is what we call understanding battles, because you need understanding to be able to know and recognize that these are battles and face them and not fall trap into it. Once that the devil sees that you've graduated and you're no longer being pulled and triggered or put in the defensive by these battles, these small tricks, he would relinquish. He would not try to like bug you with those things, because he sees that you are no longer affected by them. So that woman that her turkey was burnt up, her day is ruined. She cannot proceed with the good intentions of fixing the relationship with the family anymore, because the turkey is ruined. Even though the gifts come, this turkey is ruined and everything is not perfect, and we're not going to have a very great day because this has ruined the whole day. And she's going to probably talk to the family members impulsively, like not giving them the chance or the benefit of a doubt, or not even thinking about, she's just going to be, the whole day is just ruined. And the devil can do things like this to destroy more days, whereby if we have good intentions for our life or our days, the devil tries to come with these little things to destroy that purpose. Imagine someone who has a good intention to go out and start the work of God, or talk to his some group of friends in the past and get them to see the light that they are actually ruin their lives, right? But once this person is making these plans to go and do this, the devil uses one of those old friends that he or she is trying to talk to become a bully on him or on her, or to make jest or something. And that's a very small thing, maybe not a very big thing, but that would immediately probably make this person that has good intentions to drop all of that and just walk away. And then that intention, that good intention that he or she has, is buried, So I don't know if there are other examples that I can give, but if you understand that the devil tries to kill, steal, or destroy, the Bible does not say specifically he tries to use big, massive weapons or attacks. The Bible just says that he tries to kill, steal, and destroy, meaning he uses small and great devices. So understanding that all things work together for your good. All things work together for your good. Understanding that, and understanding that you are conquerors, you're more than a conqueror. And you're understanding that your days as a Christian shines brighter, gets brighter and brighter. And understanding that when God is for you, no one can be against you. Understanding that you can do all things through Christ that strengthens you. Understanding that he that is in you is greater than he that is in the world. Understanding all of the promises of God in the Bible will help you to stand against all of these battles, whether it's a big one or whether it's a small one, whereby that man that would have conquered his day by going to pitch that speech for the investors that are new investors that are coming, would have understood that he can do all things through Christ, and that irrespective of that the day looks like as if it's ruined because he's 30 minutes late, he's still more than a conqueror. He's still going to, that all things will work together. All things will work, even the traffic, even him being late. God did not give a parameter to or clarification to what things will work. He said all of them. If he has this understanding, he will fight that battle that the devil is using to try to destroy his life, even though it's a small, tricky battle that the devil is bringing and waging against him. Because it's that small, people will not think it's a devil. People will not think first that, oh, this is an attack from the devil, because it's not as big as what they know the devil will usually do. So they'll fall victim and fall into that trap, and then their whole day or their whole life is ruined. But once they know that all these things that are trying to fight against them, whether small or great, they've won it, and through God, they're victorious. This is using understanding of the word and the scriptures and the promises of God, using that understanding to fight against every type of battle that the enemy brings, whether small or great ones, especially the small tricky ones that try to ruin your day repeatedly, whereby you don't know that it's actually the devil, but it's the one trying to hide somewhere and destroy your day. When people fall victim into this kind of battles, small ones or great ones that the devil wages against them, they can become victims of depression, anxiety, and panic. You get people that have repeated failures or repeated ruined days or repeated things that are not working, and because they don't have that understanding that these promises that God has given is real and actually works in their life. People that don't have this understanding of the Bible or of the scripture, what God has said about them, can become depressed because of this has presented a hopelessness or destroyed or tries to destroy their lives, and they don't see a light. They can become depressed, or they can become prone to anxiety, like they now start having anxiety of maybe because they failed in interviews, job interviews repeatedly. And then the next one, instead of them knowing and understanding that all things work together for them and that they are more than conquerors, and that God being for them, no one can be against them, and that they have everything they need. Instead of this understanding, they can go in with anxiety and then even lose the next interview again that could end them a job, or because of this become panic prone and have destructive panic. So the best way to fight every battle, small or great, is to actually fight it with the understanding that is in the word of God, that God has said, and then every battle will be won repeatedly.